very small hours of the morning.
No, I find it endearing. You're the only one that would think of me as endearing. How can you deal with all this stuff so calmly? I envy your ability to brush off reality. Yes, I'm surrounded by death. No, I don't pay much attention to it, but being surrounded by death means that I can appreciate life. I know that being alive is important, that you spend your time with is that who you spend your time with is important. But when you're so scared, how do you live? By just sucking it up, I suppose. Not very elegant, I know, but you just gotta push forward. You're strong for being so small. I knew you had real strength in you. Would you mind carrying me with you? I'm already doing that. I readjust the massive wolf hanging on my shoulder. Oh, are we about to get frisky? Are we about to get connected? No, I mean, like, can I keep talking with you? Can you keep bringing me home? I promise I'll make it worth your time, especially if you don't just throw me away afterwards. I don't throw friends away. As I said before, I appreciate life, and right now I miss my friends back home. What was home like? Very different from here. Hold that thought, I need to piss. Alan stumbles into an alleyway quite quickly. I hear him unzip his pants in the dark and he urinates on a building. I can see his shadow almost stumble over, but he grabs the brick facade. What? You good? Yeah. He zipped back up and stumbles his way out of the dark to latch onto my shoulder again. I almost collapse under his weight. He's starting to hit that sleepy part of inebriation. There's more and more weight put onto me. I wish I was stronger. I would just give him a piggyback. I wonder if piggyback is a racist term here. Bitch, half the shit you've been saying is racist. What do you mean? We make it to his apartment complex. It's run down and the door swinging in the wind. We climb the creaky U stairs and go up a couple flights. I make it to Alan's door and I have to fish in his pockets for the keys. You trying to get frisky? Why not wait till we're inside? You used that line last night. Whatever, time is a blur. I open the door and make it to his bed where he flops down, face first. No sooner does he hit the bed and he is out, or so I think. I go to leave. Alan is holding onto my hand, hard. Don't leave. Ooh, hold up, let me drink some water. Ooh. I sit down on the bed with him. Alright, shouldn't you take your pants off? Oh, yeah, you would like to see me naked, huh? I roll my eyes and help him take off his pants. He lays on the bed in his underwear. He turns and speaks to me. I could get drunk off his breath if I were any closer. Before you go, I want you to promise me you won't just leave me hanging and alone. I've seen too many die in this place. I'm scared to get close to anyone because they'll just end up dead. I can't handle losing friend after friend, but you'll be able to stay, won't you? I'll do my best. If you do your best, I'm sure you will do what others can't. You're a human. It's in you to be strong and live. Alan starts to ramble because he's drunk. He makes inconsistent similes and metaphors that don't relate to anything. I think he's just trying to stall, so I stay around. I need to go home, Alan. But David, I forgot to tell you about the comp, light switches, and back room. I need to go home. Alright. But tomorrow night, walk me home again. I like talking with you. You listen, you know? Okay. I get up to leave, and I hear the wolf speak to himself as I shut the door. I like talking to him. I like him. I hope he likes me. The door shuts and locks. I head back to the cabin. I walk along the increasingly familiar street. It does not take long to reach the path in the cabin when I know where I am going. How disturbing. I turn my phone into a flashlight and I continue forward. I step over the roots and holes in the path. The forest does not scare me as much as it did before. I don't feel like I'm being chased, but that I left a monster in the dust. I feel for Alan. He's going through a rough time, a rough life. We are in the same in that regard. Am I comparing myself to a monster? This place is crazy. I reach the lonely cabin and unlock the door. So here we are again in this cabin. This is it? It can't be. I head to the bathroom, wash up a little, and then sit down on the bed. It's still difficult to accept that I'm here. What will it take to wake me up? I stare at the window at the dark abyss that is Blackgate. What's wrong with me? Why am I so calm after having a chat about a dead man, and that I'm a suspect? I guess it's like seeing a train wreck. You can't look away because you're already in a daze. I feel the daze hit me, but that may just be sleep. Night 4. Whew. Wow. I wake up this morning with a very minor headache. The kind of headache that just gnaws at your temple, but can be easily ignored. I yawn and stretch the sleep from my body. I open the door and head to the bathroom, turning the shower on and wait for it to get warm. I step in. Letting the water flow over me feels refreshing. The warmth and the steam gets rid of my headache. So this is my routine now. I mean, it has only been a few nights, but I'm starting to settle down. I guess it could be worse. The folks at the bar think that I'm actually important, even though we're trying to get out of here. I have a feeling it's gonna take a while before we actually figure a way to leave. As I wash my body, the creeping sadness of home slips its way into my heart. That word again, home. Why do I dwell on it? When I think of home, I wonder what my friends and family are doing. I just randomly disappeared, and they must be destroyed with worry. My parents are probably begging everyone to search for me. I wish I could yell out and let them know I'm safe. It's like knowing your funeral is going on and you can't stop it. That must be how the dead feel. I'm dead. I'm dead to earth, even if I'm alive. Even if I do make it back, what will I tell them? The truth, a lie, a story? So where am I? Is this the afterlife? No, it's not. Heaven, hell, and purgatory don't offer hope. I have hope. I have myself. I have the bar. Remember, people, alcohol is always the answer. And this has been a tip from Galactic Space Gamer. The bar is the only thing I can cling to. I wonder what tonight will bring. Thinking about the group, my blood begins to warm and my heart lifts out my stomach with the butterfly wings attached to it. It's like a tug of war. Weights of lead hang on my heart, pulling it down, and gentle winds of butterflies try to lift it up. That's why you get butterflies in your stomach. They're lifting your heart. I get out of the shower and get dressed. I eat some breakfast in the middle of the night. Fed and washed. I'm ready for work. I take out my phone and try using it to contact the bar. It's easy to do it and it works. David again? Yes. As I said before, you don't have to call. Get your flashy ass over here. Alright, I'll be there soon. See you soon. The phone goes dead and I'm left with the hum of nothing. I grab my weapon and head out into the darkness. I'm starting to learn where the roots and holes are, tree markings and familiar what? I travel along the streets towards the bar. I come to the bar and swing the door open. Everything looks to be already done. Hell comes out from the kitchen to greet me. There's not much to do before opening, I guess just chill. Sounds good to me. I just stand behind the bar. Fiddling with the bottles, I turn all the labels outwards. It makes just things look nicer. Then I hear something unusual. I really should expect the unusual, but it's still strange to me. It sounds like a high-pitched, monotone scream, like someone is just saying, "Eee!" I flinch as the noise gets louder and louder. There is a hiccup once in a while, and the sound is cut up for just a millisecond. Ooh, look at, damn, they was killing it at the studio with this. Damn, who produced this soundtrack? Shit, I want to hire them for my mixtape. The grating sound reaches the yeah, I'm sorry, let me stop. Reaches the bar's front door and stops. My heart stops and I'm ready to duck behind the counter and leave through the back door. The door swings open and I see a horned figure enter. Oh, not this motherfucker. What does this guy want? He about to fuck everything up. Good evening, David. It's Vec, thank the devil. Vec, what are you doing here? Dropping off supplies for Alan. He turns and points to his cart sitting outside the door. He goes and grabs the squeaky thing and pushes it inside the bar. Vec places all sorts of sacks on the bar table. Some feel like they're filled with potatoes. One sack feels like it's filled with bricks. He also grabs several bottles of alcohol and puts them on the bar. Hell comes from the kitchen and puts away the sacks in different places. Most of them go to the kitchen. One sack goes into an unlocked safe under the bar. That's it for tonight. Always a pleasure, Vec. The pleasure is all mine, Hell, David. Vec leaves with his cart and walks down the street. I can hear the squeaky wheel travel off into the distance. I hate that cart. Hey, David, help Cody unpack the stuff. Got it. I head into the kitchen and see... And see Cody cutting open sacks of food. I quickly come over and he hands me a knife. We work together putting things away. I just stay silent. I just keep my trap shut and keep working. I finish putting away everything and then head back out to the bar. There's not much to do. No sooner do I think that, and the bar door swings open. I'm really starting to hate that door. One of these nights it's just going to give me a heart attack or a stroke from the anticipation. Just wondering what news is going to be next is painful. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, but what the fuck is that? Mothman? I see a Mothman enter. I have become completely desensitized to all these outsiders. He comes running up to me and sits right at the bar. His eyes go wide and glow bright. I'm more scared of the words that will be coming out of his mouth than the creature itself. You're a real human. Holy damn, this is sick. It's so awesome to finally get to meet one. Gruffy Buddy told me you were working here. I'm so happy you're on my route, dude. It's nice to meet you. The name's Charlie, and you're David. I had to ask him your name, so he told me. Hope you don't mind. That's fine. So how can I help you, Charlie? I'm here dropping off the goods. It's a usual thing. Us watchers are always traveling between towns like this.